Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Talmud Talks. I am your host, Caleb Hendricks, and today we are going to talk more about my main man. Who is it? What? It's Jesus. Yes, sir. We are going to look again at the cross. Now, the cross is something that I'm sure you've probably heard about before, but guess what? Like we say, we like to go back to it again and again because I'm sure that we missed something. So, we're going to take a look at the cross. And the question we're going to ask today is, why did Jesus get on the cross? What could possibly make a man choose to get on the cross and to stay on the cross? Like, what could overcome a person to say, that's what I want to do? I want to get on that cross and I'm going to stay on it. I think Hebrews 12:2 gives us our first little clue. And it says, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. So, what is that joy that was set before him? Is it the Father's approval? He already has it. Now, I'm not sure that this is the only reason, but I really, really believe that a reason is you. The joy set before him is fellowship and intimacy with you. That's right. You see, all that Jesus does comes from a motivation of love. He is love. Let's even look at when he's arrested from the account of John. John 18:6. It says, when Jesus said to them, I am he. So this is, they've come to arrest him, right? They're about to, clap him in irons, and they come to arrest him. And when Jesus says, I am he, they drew back and fell to the ground. So Jesus has power. He was not forced into the arrest. He was compelled to be arrested by his love for you. He could have knocked them over 1,000 times with his words alone. With his words alone, kind of sounds something like Skyrim, but it's cooler because it's Jesus. But he doesn't, right? He lets them arrest him. He lets them attach his body to pieces of wood and pierce his body through to die. Let's look at Luke's account. We're going to start in chapter 23, starting verse, let's say 35. This is, talking about the crucifixion. And the people stood by watching, but the rulers scoffed at him, saying, he saved others, let him save himself, if he is the Christ of God, his chosen one. The soldiers also mocked him, coming up and offering him sour wine and saying, if you are the king of the Jews, save yourself. There was also an inscription over him, this is the king of the Jews. One of the criminals who were hanged railed at him, saying, are you not the Christ? Save yourself and us. But the other rebuked him, saying, do you not fear God, since you are under the same sentence of condemnation? And we indeed justly, for we are receiving the due reward of our deeds. But this man has done nothing wrong. And he said, Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. And he said to him, truly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise. So we're looking at that account, right? He's up there. These people really didn't understand why he was there. They said, come on down, save yourself if you are, da 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 da. Jesus doesn't pay them any mind. He's got a goal. He's got a mission. He's got a fire in his heart. He's got something on his mind. You see, in this, there's two men next to him. And really, you are like one of the men next to Jesus. The only question is, which one do you want to be? See, the crime has been committed, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. We were born in sin with the sin nature. You were found guilty, and you are in the process of death, up on that cross, dying. But then comes this man, this one they call King of the Jews, the beautiful and powerful king that is full of love, who willingly entered into the same death process right beside you, all because he loves you. He is nailed right there next to you. You see, it wasn't his nails that kept Jesus on the cross. It wasn't any rope. It wasn't the politicians of the day, wasn't the rulers, wasn't the soldiers that kept him on the cross. He could come off at any time that he wanted to, but he stayed there for one reason, and it's because he loves you. If you ask Jesus, even as the nails were going through his body, say, Jesus, what's on your mind right now? I think he would look you square in the eye and he would say, you. That's the kind of man that he is. That's the kind of love that he has. So please see him and notice him on the cross next to you. He entered death just for you. See, one man, like we saw, says to him, Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Now imagine Jesus's joy as he hears a man make this request. He came all this way and suffered so much because he loves that man on that cross next to him. And he says to him, truly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise. So be like that man. See this king and call him king. Pray the prayer. Say, Jesus, I see that you are king. Be my king. I accept your rule and reign in my life. Forgive me of my sins. Send your Holy Spirit to fill me and work in me. And then listen. Listen to what he has to say. Talk to him more. You see, he died just to have you. So I'm pretty sure that he wants to talk to you. Until next time, stay close to Jesus.